Hello, so I'm using this video to show you how a digital hall pass works. So I'm going to fill this out as if I were a student. So I'm going to go ahead and write the student ID of the student that I'm using. So in this case, I'm just using a fake student. So I'm going to put their first and last name. I'm going to put the period that they are leaving. So in this case, he's leaving first period. And then I'm going to put, are they leaving or are they coming back to the classroom? Now I'm going to show you later on in the video why it's important that a student fills this out when they leave and when they return, but for now I'm just going to push their leaving class. So once you push their leaving class, it's going to take you to the next section. And this is where they're going specifically. If they choose any of these right here, it's just going to have them submit the form on the next section. But if they're going to another teacher's room, it's going to ask them more specific questions through a different section. Now, it's important to know that this is a required question. Students will have to pick one of the following, and they do not have the ability to just write in their own, which is helpful to the data process. So I'm going to go ahead and put another teacher's room just so you guys can see what that looks like. So I'm going to push next. And then it's going to ask, which classroom are you going to? So in this case, I'm just going to put Mr. Bauer's room. And I'm going to go ahead and push submit this. But before I submit that, I want to show you what's actually here. So not only will it have the teacher, but it will have the teacher's room next to it. This is going to be helpful data-wise, so that way if we're looking for a student on campus or something like that, we'll have a better idea of exactly where they went to. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that, and then I'm going to show you through the data what this looks like. So on the website that I provided for you, it's going to have a pivot table that you're going to be able to look at. And this pivot table is going to show you a variety of information. Student ID numbers, timestamps, whether they're leaving, and everything else that you would need. So in this case, we filled out one for Ron Weasley. His student ID number was 54321. And if you look around here, it says Monday, July 1st, 2019, 4:49 p.m. He left class during first period, and he went to Mr. Bauer's classroom. If he were to go somewhere else, it would say under here. So if you notice, it has different numbers where kids have gone on different dates. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out one as if he was returning, so you guys can see why that's important. So I'm going to submit another response, and a student would do this as soon as they come to the class or back to the classroom. I'm going to put his first and last name. He's still in first period, and he's returning to the classroom. Since he's just returning, all it's going to ask is, are you returning to the classroom? And you're going to notice when I push next, it's just going to have them submit the form. Now, when I go back to this, I'm going to show you why that's important. So it says that they left class at 4:49 and they returned to class at 4:50. This number right here will help you with understanding how long was a student actually gone. It'll also help you so that way if a student is over their time limit, let's say you gave them 3 minutes for the bathroom and they've been gone for 10, you can actually notify the office because you'll have a better idea right here of how long they were gone for. So this data is available to you. Just so you know, it will be cataloged under their student ID number and not their name. It's just for privacy concerns. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. And remember, the student will be filling this out themselves, so hopefully this helps.